Fourth feat. Wherever you go, you take your inner temple with you. In every room you enter, heaven on earth is realized. Your own high vibration raises the vibration of all your surroundings. Wherever we are, wherever we go, we take our cell with us. A dream comes true. The kingdom of God actually appears on earth. In your sphere of influence, you establish the cosmic order and enforce against manifold resistance the reign of truth, justice, beauty, and love. This is how you spread the new world. Wherever you step, there flourishes a new culture. You are a supermundane creature who lives in heaven and brings the heavenly conditions down to the people on earth. Every day is a day of creation. You are a creator of people and a builder of worlds. What could there be greater? How, then, does a hierarch create on earth? By elevating all the surroundings. Your greatness, your beauty, and your attraction do not lie in outward features such as your looks, your clothes, or your choice of words, but in the enthusiasm you radiate. This fieriness attracts people like a magnet and makes them follow your example. Wherein lies the success of a yogi? It is not in the attraction of crowds, not in the conversion of multitudes, but near the works of the yogi, one can observe how others emulate him, consciously or unconsciously, voluntarily or involuntarily. People begin to do the same thing. Even his enemies, while cursing him, are drawn in his wake. It is as if a special atmosphere had gathered about the actions of the yogi. This is a true success, when neither money nor multitudes, but the invisible fire kindles human hearts. Desiring to emulate him, these ignited hearts enter the yogi's atmosphere and bear away with them some drops of the creative dew. You embrace with enthusiasm everything life throws at you, especially the obstacles and difficulties which alone allow you to grow and to progress on the spiritual path. Have you finally learned to rejoice at obstacles? Can we be assured that what seems like an obstacle will multiply your resourcefulness tenfold? Can we accept you as conquering warriors? You go joyfully into the battles which you have to wage with yourself and against hostile worldly powers. You will emerge victorious from them. Your mantra is Onward to battle, onward to heroic deed. In the course of the earthly day, you watch vigilantly that the aura, the high vibration, the hologram of the new man and the new world remain intact. You do not allow the fire of enthusiasm to go out. Always remember, in everyday life, your first and most important task is the sacred fire must always be alight. Not for a single hour should one extinguish within oneself the flame of lofty thinking. The highest sage loses his power if he ceases to think about the future abode. It is beautiful if someone can always preserve lofty thinking within himself. Keep your vibration high. Only after that you devote yourself to the earthly worries. With the seventh step, the initiation ceremony is completed. How can I tell whether I have performed the ritual correctly? This meditation fills you with an indescribable elation. Now you actually are a higher being, a great, strong and beautiful soul, living in a higher world, in a paradise, in an ashram of the Brotherhood. Kingship and sanctuary, what could be greater? You have attained what the teaching calls fieriness. This is the true happiness of your soul. Compared to that, all material pleasures are stale and unattractive. Once you have experienced this bliss, you will long to taste it again and again, and never to miss it. For all joy wants eternity, wants deep eternity. This is impossible with physical pleasures, but very much so with spiritual ones. As after every stepping before him you take leave of your teacher with the formula, Father, thank you for the presence of your Spirit. I follow you. May your portrait continuously stand before my eyes. Following the initiation, you descend to the earthly world in order to affirm and make a material reality what you have resolved and promised to do. Never forget. You go back to the world as an initiate. Now begins anew the true life of your soul. Your old life, which was oriented above all towards the desires of the body, comes to an end. Defend during the day the level you have reached in the morning. Whether you have passed the initiation examination will come to light in the evening only. Once you have mastered the initiation meditation, you may interpose a short run every now and then during the day and go through the 7 steps in a matter of seconds. Thereby you create a state of high vibration of your soul, in which it no longer responds to lower vibrations. This exercise works reliably against bad moods, such as depression, irritation, or aggressiveness, as well as against temptations, bad habits, and desires of the body, such as the craving for alcohol, tobacco, sweets, meat, or other material things. You create your own personal nirvana, a state of supreme bliss in which you desire nothing more. Not even happiness, because precisely this desirelessness is your greatest happiness.